Hi, Taurus. This is Genevieve with Belladonna and Moonbeams. How are y'all doing? I am doing really well. And this is the winter solstice. And tonight there's going to be a conjunction between the planets Saturn and Jupiter. And you'll even be able to see some of the rings around Jupiter. Or is it Saturn? Jupiter. And also, it's going to be a big bright light in the sky. There are some people that are saying it's the first time since forever, but it's not. There's been a few. But it's going to look like the Christmas star back in the days of old, if you believe in that. And so there's a lot of things going on. In reality, for Tauruses, this is a highly intense time. Highly intense. Because these are planets that affect us. So let me tell you about this week, since it's a special week. First of all, as you know, we're doing our weekly reading right now, so it's Monday. Tuesday, I'm going to have videoed and made several videos I'm going to put together about the Yule ceremony. Because I'm having a Yule meal, and I'm going to talk to y'all about what Yule means, and all of those things. Yule actually lasts for 10 days. And then that'll be on Tuesday. On Wednesday, I'm going to talk to y'all about the properties of cinnamon. Thursday, I purchased a Christmas tarot deck, and I'm going to open that, and we're going to read it, look at it together. And then on Friday, which is Christmas, we're going to do a special Christmas reading. Saturday, we're going to do the weekend reading, and we're back to regular schedule. Also, I've updated our monthly schedule. Every first Tuesday, we will be doing a pendulum reading. Every first Wednesday, we'll be doing a love reading. Every first Thursday, we'll be doing a business reading. And of course, every Saturday is the weekend reading, and every Monday is the weekly reading. So we're actually getting a schedule that we can all count on. I like schedules. I mean, we are Tauruses, you know. We hate change. Well, and that brings us to this. The Death card. Okay, it's upside down. That's good. But we've got some major changes going on. Mega changes. And they're natural changes. Things that are supposed to be taking place are changing. I mean, tomorrow's the dawning of the age of Aquarius, kind of like that old song. But we feel like we're trapped. These changes are making us feel trapped. We're not happy about them. That doesn't mean they're even bad. We're just not happy about them. As Taurus says, we don't want change. We want everything to stay the same. Well, guess what? That doesn't happen. I mean, for one thing, we're going to the age of Aquarius. So we're feeling trapped. We're feeling overwhelmed. So that tells me that we need to ground this week. We also get the court card, the Justice. Not a court card, it's the Major Arcana card, which says that what's going to happen to us this week is a natural progression of natural law, the way things should be, the way things are going to work out. It's not a bad thing. I'm going to ask the cards. Can you tell me more about this Death card? Okay, so we get this Six of Swords. So we're going to flip this over. The Six of Swords, we're moving towards something good, but we're mourning it. So it's really bittersweet. See, we've got this beautiful place we're going to. We've got smooth sailing, but we're leaving behind these rough waters, and we're sitting there really sad, and we've even got someone helping us get there. It's not like it's negative. And we also get the Temperance card reversed. Temperance is all about being patient. So this tells me that it's all going to work out. That the change, because it was reversed, is not fully happening this week, but it's starting. And secondly, it's telling us to be patient, that things will work out the way they're supposed to. But we've got to hang in there. We can't just go rushing off half-cocked. Not that any of us Tauruses who have these tempers have ever done that, have we? No. And we get the Page of Wands. And see, he's looking out there. He's looking at taking a journey, taking a trip, And he also says we need to communicate. We need to look at the internet. Things are bigger than us. Okay, so now I'm going to pull a oracle card from the Native Oracle deck. Now, I opened this deck earlier this week, and what I've since found out is that the woman who created this deck is a member of the Cherokee tribe, and that's why this deck's so cool. And this card is Walking in Beauty. And I think that goes back to how we need to be grounding as we're going through these changes. Because when you walk in beauty, you see the beautiful. You don't mourn what's gone behind when it's not good. You just mourn what you need to celebrate it. You're not mourning at all. You need to see the beauty. Let me think of one. When you prune a rose bush, it doesn't look pretty right away. But then the flowers come back prettier. And that's what's happening to us right now. We are being pruned. As this conjunction comes into play and affects us so drastically, we are being pruned. So stop and find the rose. See the flower growing up through the crevice. Smell the rose. Do what it takes to get through this time in a positive way. Don't do something negative. And then our next card is from the Guardian of the Night Tarot deck, and it's the Six of Pentacles. And this card is all about generosity. And so when we're having to be generous, it can be generous with others or generous with ourselves. I think that because we have all this change happening, it's about generosity with ourselves. We need to be nice to ourselves as we're going through this intense period. If we have sadness, it's okay to mourn. But don't stay in your pity pot forever. Be generous with yourself. But don't allow yourself to dwell in all the negative forever and ever. Sometimes it's easy to get lost in the negative. I know people that are always lost in the negative, and we can't be a negative Nelly. We have to find the good and the beauty in everything. So y'all, if you want to do a private reading, send me a text to 405-512-9400. Don't forget to send me your pendulum questions, and I really want you to. On January 5th, which is the first Tuesday of the month, I'm going to be doing a YouTube Live at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, and I'm going to answer your pendulum questions. Now, you can call them in on January 5th, 2021, whoopsie, or you can send them by text to 405-512-9400 in case you can't come. Either way, if you send me your questions or you call them in, you will get entered in a drawing. And I'm going to be really, really sad if I'm the only one there and I have no questions. Just saying. So call me in, 405-512-9400. And of course, subscribe to my YouTube channel so you'll never miss another reading or another video again. Bye-bye.